fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? Look, we're firemen. Okay. We are firemen. The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. Yeah, let's go. It tells us that we're ready. We're at home. We're where we're supposed to be. Flames don't intimidate us. What do? We control the flame. We control them. We move the flame where we want to. And then we extinguish them.
R.I.P. to my little nigga Snoop.
Rest in peace to a real nigga.
We started with a little different intro this time, man.
Yeah. We the realest niggas in the shit.
Shout out to Meek Mill, man. This is that feeling we miss. Best, you feeling it? You think we should do this more often? What are you thinking?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all was outside at this time. It's what, 2014? R.I.P. Lil Snoop. R.I.P. Turbo. Hey, Turbo, we in the building, man. It's the controversial Best of Swoop show. And I'm here with the boisterous, immature, need more hoes, slowly maturing, excuse me, and infamous Best. And it's yours truly, your favorite host that do the most, smoothest guy, smoothest powder in the world, overweight lover, Vis Swoops. And we are just waiting on our controversial, always beautiful, and always controversial Christine. She's joining right now. They killed my little nigga Snoop.
That nigga was talented, bro.
Christine's here. We had a big Philly in the building. Big Philly in the building. Big Leo energy in the building.
You already know what it is.
All right. It's the controversial Best of Swoop show, and I'm here with my beautiful and always controversial co-host Christine. Big Leo energy in the building. Big Leo energy in the building.
Yeah.
I'm here with the.
Oh, you be talking to a Leo?
I'm not. So chill. We're not gonna talk about who I talk to. Also, the slowly maturing, need more hoes, rave master. Because I heard about that rave last night, and new interviews on the way right now. Best is in the building, and I'm your host that do the most.
Listen.
Smoothest podcast in the world, Vis Swoops, and we here, and it's the controversial Best of Swoop show. Best, talk to me. How was the rave last night? Shout to ZQ. Shout to everybody that put that together, man.
Listen, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shout out to Lil Bank too, because I heard it was my son. You know Prince TJ is?
I know Prince TJ is, yeah. Shout out to Prince TJ.
Prince TJ and Lil Bank put him with that idea on the phone. They let me, Terry, ZQ know about it, and we was promoting for 3 weeks. I know y'all seen it on our channel every day.
So what? Almost 500 tickets?
Fine, bro. We sold 600 plus people in the building, more than 650.
More than 600.
I'm not just talking about black people. I'm talking about white people, Puerto Rican. We have people come from Buffalo. We had this girl. She said she's Europeans. She's from RIT. We have all this is one of the most diverse crowds.
Sound like you pulled me out there, man. No, let me stop, man. Shout out to you guys, man. I did amazing. It was an amazing thing I seen. But from what I've seen, it looked beautiful. A lot of great reviews, man. Shout out to all you guys that put that together.
But everybody is saying that's the most fun they had in a long time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a rapper on stage. Christine, why you ain't pop out?
Damn, y'all.
Why you put her on the spot though? Like, come on now.
She gotta come outside.
Christine be outside, but you know y'all young niggas, man.
No. This is not no young nigga party.
Bro, y'all niggas is young.
No, me and ZQ are young. Christine's our age. What you talk about?
No, y'all be like 22, 21 up in there.
No,
I'm a big MILF up in there. You know what I'm saying?
We are the same age. Christine. How old are you? You 24, right?
No.
I'm a big MILF. You see it?
It don't matter, bro. There's mad MILF in there.
I ain't gonna hold you. If any MILF they partying with a 21-year-old, that's kind of nasty.
But y'all keep saying 21. It was not a 21 party, bro. Y'all think about,
bro.
You know who the leader of this the team? It was Terry. Before ZQ was Terry. So you can't say it's a 21 party. Even when y'all do say ZQ party, there'll be people older than 21.
Absolutely. It's just Christine just doesn't want to go. It's okay. You can say that. It's okay. Shout out to it looked like a great event though. I'm not going. That's why we had to start there. We had to start with the crazy intro. Also, it was this is the 5-year anniversary of Turbo passing, so this actually was a crazy week to celebrate that. So shout out to
don't forget the
Flair too. Shout, man, come on, man. Lennon, my brother, shout out to you. I seen that too. It was a beautiful thing y'all did for y'all brother. Literally, Major League Polo, shout to him. But everybody know Lennon Empire is my guy. I don't get into the politics and none of that shit. Yeah. Lennon Empire is my guy, and I'm sticking with him every time.
Yeah, the politics don't got nothing to do with us. I ain't gonna roster is so small. Everybody has no choice but to
it don't even matter about that. It's just I build my own relationships.
Yeah.
So
But I'm saying,
I don't get
Rochester
into
small.
it's super.
Yeah.
It's a small city. It's a small city for sure.
So nobody, everybody that say pick a side is no side in Rochester.
Anybody that tell me to pick a side, I got a gun too. That's all I'm saying. I got a gun too. And my shit hold 30. Fuck is you talking about?
Happy birthday, and long live my son, Pistol Pete. You feel me? He died. His birthday was like 2 days ago. He died like 2 years ago.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I think these intros that we got going on right now, we just need the gunshots on there. We gonna be having us a good time on here. I'm gonna get into this mixtape bag, man.
Nah, but back to the raves. That junk was jumping. I ain't gonna lie.
That looked fire.
Everybody said that was the most fun they had, bro. When I tell you, we had one of the most diverse crowds. I'm talking about we had older ladies and like old ladies coming to the party, bro. Because we was playing EDM music, we was playing top 40 music, we played hip hop music. Like we had DJs from vinyl, bro. Like Lily, bro. That's how packed it. We had 650, no problems. We had people that got problems there. Everybody was having such a good time. Nobody did anything, bro. No bad reviews.
Can we first of all shout out a couple of the photographers, because that's really what be reeling people in when them pictures is posted.
Oh yeah, shout to my media team. I hired my son Dev. He snapped. Shout out Esco Films. Recap coming
Shout
soon.
out to Esco. Shout Esco's film, man. Shout out to Esco because Esco his whole transformation from going from artist to behind the scene doing the photography and videography work has been sensational. Doing really great work. Esco always forgets that our first introduction with each other actually started off on a bad foot because some other niggas that he was cool with, it had nothing to do with him. Me and him had some words, but it was some Brockport shit. But Esco, ever since I met him and we had a conversation, great guy.
Esco, my son.
I fuck with Esco.
Yeah, I be talking to him every day. I call his fat ass eating food yesterday in the back while he's supposed to be videotaping.
Yo, chill. Don't be putting my boy out there, man. Esco, you might have to get best up real quick. Put him in the fiend type shit. You feel me?
No, that's my man. I put him on Instagram. I brought him into the rave.
That's fire. That's fire.
20 Big Fish was back there talking about I love being a rapper. Then he was eating big ass plates of chicken and mac and cheese.
Y'all niggas is crazy, man. What else was about that? So we talked about that. We got into some Rochester stuff. Christine, how was your weekend? But you know how Best weekend was. Best, did you get some ass though before we get in there? Did you get some pussy?
I don't want to talk about that, bro. No.
Oh, you ain't getting none. He ain't getting none, ladies and gentlemen. Best ain't get nothing.
What happened, bro?
Nah. We don't want to hear the story. It's yes or no. Christine got to talk about her weekend. Come on.
Before we get to Christine, this is why, like, sometimes, bro, you gotta hire extra people because they put me in charge of the media team. So I had to get Esco on them. I had to do the interviews with Hendo. Shout out Hendo. Shout out
to Hendo making a list too. That new list that came out recently.
Shout out Donnie. So you feel me? I was in control of the media team for real. So I had to make sure Dev was in placement. I was so busy working around the whole event. I ain't gonna lie. I never really got to the crowd to be able to interact with the hoes, and it was hoes.
With the ladies? God damn, Best. Slowly maturing, Best, of course, as we always say.
Damn.
Okay, how was your weekend, Christine? What did you do?
I had a great weekend, C Money's very much in love, so I'm definitely not getting ass, I'm throwing it. And it was just
okay.
Very positive. I quit my job, y'all, because fuck that. I don't think I'm fully ready to be like, oh yeah, let me work on my dreams. I don't know. I always make shit work. So that week off has been amazing.
Oh no, I remember when that happened during the
last week. I ain't had no job. Now you don't got no.
I remember during the pandemic. Nah, I'm sick of mine. I'm cool. They pay me very well. I just got a almost $10,000 raise, so I'm cool. I'm not chilling where I'm at. I'm chilling. I'm not gonna tell you what the number is on my salary. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But I make pretty good money where I'm at right now. On top of what we do over here, and during the pandemic though, I did quit my job. So I understand because it was the first time that I was able to actually pursue my dreams. So when everybody was stuck, cooped up in the house, I was on the road going city to city doing interviews. So I understand how that goes.
Right. That shit is a great feeling. Anybody who feels like they need to do that if they're overwhelmed or whatever in life,
start over. Let that shit go.
Hey, yo, last Sunday I didn't have no job, right? When we did the interview, I had a job on Wednesday. So,
but this the thing, right? People have to work. We're not saying don't work. But what we are saying is if you feel like what you're giving to a company is not rewarding to you or it's not benefiting you, it's just benefiting the company. There's nothing wrong with going on to another venture. Companies are built to last, but people we aren't here forever. So that company could be here for, like Chase, JP Morgan Chase been around for fucking forever. And the people that started it is dead, but the company's still here. But the workers, they constantly change. So go where you are appreciated, not where you're tolerated. And that's for everything in life.
Facts.
Do we want to start with the rumors? There's a couple rumors going on out there.
No. What happened? What happened on your weekend?
I work on the weekend, so I had nothing going on but work shit. I'm going to Phoenix tomorrow morning, though. I leave to Phoenix for tomorrow. I come back Wednesday. I'm going to be going to a baseball game, going out to dinner and stuff like that. Having a good time.
Oh, so how many days is that? Because then you say how many days?
Whoa. How many? What is what? I'm going out there enjoying my time. May I be accompanied by someone? You will never know. You might have to watch my stories. Who knows?
Watch your story, y'all.
Yeah. I live a very public, private life. It's a very public, private life. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And I'm not sitting there telling anybody information they don't need to know.
That's a fact.
Where we want to start? We want to start with these rumors, man. Also in Vegas, it was Lovers and Friends Festival weekend. It's packed out here. The Canelo fight was this weekend. I was trying to drive home last night. Mike, I don't know if he was out last night, but traffic was terrible. If you were anywhere down by Las Vegas Boulevard, anywhere down by the Strip, it was awful. You couldn't drive anywhere. It was almost like I was back in New York City. I was in LA or something like that. The traffic was that bad. And I was only going 20 minutes away.
Do y'all have 6 lanes like LA?
Hell no. No, we don't. Oh. Vegas is still a developing city. Also, big shout out to Vegas. Vegas was ranked as the number 2 city with the most people moving into the city. Houston was number 1. Vegas is number 2. That's why we're developing so much. If you come to Vegas, you're going to see a lot of construction going on because they're trying to expand the city. Still a developing city, and I'm glad I got here now. Then when they finish doing it, because then they're going to be charging motherfuckers out the ass. I'm hopefully to buy my house out here in the next couple of years, next year or two, maybe 3. It's getting up there. But Vegas is a beautiful city. It's a lot going on, and the big money spenders come out to Vegas. I'll tell you that. The big time players come to Vegas when things is going on, like that Gervonta Davis fight this weekend, the Canelo fight, and Lovers and Friends just had everybody in here this weekend. So it's about to be summertime, so pool season is open again. The pool parties are gonna be up and running. So if you haven't come to Vegas before, you should really take that time to get out to Vegas.
Decent distance.
Also, I'm not talking about y'all. Come on now, y'all gonna be here, whatever. And then Mike can finally see y'all faces in studio. Wow. What I was going to say, there was some rumors going around. It looked like Usher performed last night in Chris Brown at Lovers and Friends. But allegedly Friday night, they say Chris Brown and his team jumped Usher. I don't know how true that is. What are you guys' thoughts on this one?
I ain't gonna lie. The way it's looking is looking to be true because I don't know how these people be knowing, but Tiana Taylor unfollowed
Chris Brown.
On Chris Brown, and
but you know they've known each other for like over 20 years.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. There was like Tiana Taylor was one of Chris Brown's biggest supporters. And
well, Chris Brown there used to be a time in New York. You remember, I don't know if y'all know about the Get Light era in New York. It was when everybody was dancing. It was called a Get Light. It was Team Heavy. It was Duck Sauce, Astro Boy, Mr. YouTube, Crybaby Coolzy. If you ever see the Kiss Kiss video, the big fella that was dancing in the video, that's Crybaby Coolzy. He was one of the Get Light guys in New York City. Tiana Taylor used to run around with them because she was a dancer as well. And Chris Brown used to run around with Mr. YouTube and Crybaby Coolzy. So, and that's how he got his placement into that Chris Brown and T-Pain video. They've been around since, that's like 2008, 2009. Might be 2007, honestly. So that's how long Chris Brown and Tiana go back. So if there's really a disconnect there, that's really sad to see almost a 30-year friendship go out the window.
I guess Chris Brown tried to speak to Tiana Taylor, but she wasn't jacking it, so he started saying "fuck you." I don't know if
it was his birthday, so Usher has a video up right now. Usher don't look like he got any lumps or nothing of him, and this is just from last night. And around you, this happened on Friday where they say he got jumped. He performed on Saturday.
But you know how celebrities are. For rumors false, they quick to say that shit is false. The fact that nobody speak on it, they just don't want to speak on it, bro.
But it don't. So Chris Brown's birthday party was at Floyd Mayweather's place. He had a roller skating party over on Boulder Highway in Las Vegas Friday night. A lot of people were in attendance. If they jumped them, where's the video?
I don't see that video, but there is a video of Usher telling Chris Brown to chill out. And Chris Brown going, fuck her. Like,
but I can see, but that doesn't mean that he was necessarily jump Usher, though.
None of that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If there's any truth to it, but it might be some. It might be some truth in it, or somebody. I don't think Usher got touched. Cause come on, bro. Usher. This is Usher's event, so nobody gonna let him just get jumped in the party.
No, it wasn't Usher's event. It was Chris Brown's event. It was Chris Brown's
Chris Brown's event, but Usher threw it for Chris Brown.
Yeah, it was him and Bow Wow that hosted it.
So exactly. So you got people gotta have love for Usher in the building. Nobody's just gonna let him jump.
Okay. So Shot by Princeton. Shout to Shot by Princeton. I'm looking on Twitter right now. Says despite of what the fake news is saying, it shows a picture of Chris Brown and Usher together that night and yet last night as well. Like it wasn't really no issue. There was a good time.
That might not have been Chris Brown. Might have been somebody.
Hold on. Let me play this real quick because I got it on my phone. I can't even play it on my phone. I forgot this fucking iPhone shit. And I left my other thing in the car. So basically he's saying, let me see if I can get it to play. We're here having a great time. So Usher said we're here having a great time. Appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. Mike is the best. I got it. It shows Usher. Usher's not, he has no lumps on him. He looks like he was having a good time. And I'm going to play from here. So everything I see, it just shows a bunch of Usher not having any real issues. It shows him not looking lumped up. It doesn't show like he had anything bloody. He doesn't have any puffiness on his face. Because if you get jumped, you might have a little lump or something here or there. None of that. No busted lip, nothing. So I don't think that that's true. But I do think that there was a fallout between Chris Brown and Tiana, which is unfortunate as well.
Because if you look, I don't know how the shade room catches on, but Tiana unfollowed Chris Brown.
But that can make sense. I can understand that. So that Christine, anything you want to add into this?
So I mean, my whole perspective changed because I thought that Chris Brown and his people just jumped him. So I had a whole different perspective on it.
I ain't gonna hold you, yo, Chris. I fuck with you, but if you would have jumped Usher, bro, it'd have been up for you. We had to jump you, nigga. That's Usher. You don't do that. That's Usher, man. He been around. Good God. You don't hear bad things about Usher, man.
He's not a problematic guy.
Only thing he ever did wrong was he cheated on Chili. Shouldn't have did that. But other than that, Usher's a good guy, man.
Yeah.
Also, going into some more messiness, do we want to go with the alleged claim that P from QC is telling? Is there some paperwork that came out that they're saying P allegedly is telling from QC?
I didn't see that.
It's in the text. I sent the text. The paperwork is right in the text. We can come back to this next week when we get more information on that story. Do we want to have some fun right now?
Yeah.
Let's have some fun. Freddie Gibbs' baby mama.
Why is that fun? So you don't like Freddie Gibbs either?
I like Freddie. I'm a Freddie Gibbs fan. I got his vinyls and all that. I listen to Freddie Gibbs music. But this is fun to me. All right, before we go to Freddie Gibbs, right? There's this one guy. I can't lie. He's a prophet, man. He says some really profound shit. I don't know if you heard it. Christine, I don't know if you're going to like it. But this man says some really profound shit. And it goes like this.
You know what one of the greatest poets of our time said in modern day? A few words he said. One of the greatest poets of all time said, "Where the hoes at?" That phrase will live for how many generations? Forever.
Years.
Forever. Think about it. Where the hoes at? You can have a look. Watch this. Where the hoes at? Where the hoes at, dog? He knows. Right now.
My house, your house, 200, 500.
In the alley getting piped down. It's like
they everywhere.
Swiping pipe. That's what it is. You know what E&E is? Ejaculate and evacuate. It's like pumping dope.
Hey, listen, my boy said it, man. Hey, a great philosopher said, "Where the hoes at?" But we talking about this, and we talking about some hoes, and we talking about some messiness, and we're gonna get into Freddie Gibbs, man. Freddie Gibbs and his baby mama is on extreme bullshit. I don't know if you've seen it. I
read what she said.
She created a thread. She created a thread on Twitter going off about Freddie Gibbs, talking about their issues that they've had in their relationship. Allegedly, Freddie Gibbs and her were dating for some time. She got pregnant, and then Freddie Gibbs was like happy that she got pregnant, then kind of seemed a little downtrodden that she got pregnant, and then it's become a lot for him, and it's becoming a lot for her because she's about 8 months pregnant or whatever the case may be. but she was also dating Freddie Gibbs at the time where he got jumped in Buffalo at Dinosaur Barbecue. So this is what she had. This is what she had to say about that whole situation with getting jumped by Freddie Gibbs and Dinosaur Barbecue in Buffalo, New York. I mean, with Freddie Gibbs.
The breakup. He kept the iPad.
So I saw not too long ago that when you were with Freddie Gibbs, you guys got jumped.
We did. We got jumped. That was last May. And I haven't publicly spoken about this on the record, but I will share with you. So we were in his stateside tour, and we just got back from Europe, and we did a show in New York, and then the next day we had a show in Buffalo, New York, which is kind of far from the city. I didn't know anything about Benny the Butcher. I didn't know who the fuck he was. I didn't know he lived in Buffalo. I didn't know Freddie didn't like him. I didn't know he didn't like Freddie. I was clueless, okay? Nobody filled me in on shit. So we get in Buffalo, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of hungry. We should go get some food. And Freddie's like, yeah, we should go get some food. We should go get something to eat.
Where'd you guys go?
We went to this place called Dinosaur Barbecue. I hate that. So not only did we go to eat at a restaurant publicly, him knowing all of this stuff, this beef that he had, he could have ordered Uber Eats for us. He could have kept me in the room. He could have sent our assistant to go, whatever the case may be. He could.
So she said all of that. Basically, mentioned that the issue of what happened in last May when Freddie Gibbs went on a tour and he got boom bapped first in Miami, then got boom bopped in Buffalo, New York at Dinosaur Barbecue. But she was going on a whole gallivanting rant about how Freddie Gibbs treated her and things of that nature. And now she does porn too. So she posts a lot of videos doing porn. She's currently pregnant, and she still posts porn videos as pregnant with this man's kids. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate as hell. She's been going off about this the whole time. Still doing her OnlyFans, doing all of these things.
Here's my thing. Freddie Gibbs knew what type of girl she was before.
She said he supported it. He was okay with it. He had no issues with her doing porn. But she,
he just don't want her. He just don't like her no more. That's it. She just got to take it out and hop and move on. Happens to the best of y'all.
But she got messy and she said, "Oh, he blocked me on Twitter, but I have a picture of you spreading your ass cheeks in my phone." So then on Twitter, it went trending Freddie Gibbs instead of Freddie Gibbs. So she did.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't be understand what be wrong with you niggas and doing this moose shit. And, I don't. Let me not even speak on that.
For somebody, I think that she's telling the truth. That's happened to me before too. I just didn't get a picture of it, but these niggas be doing a lot of.
So I believe you, Christine, because one of my homegirls she was my homegirl, whatever. We got a friendship. She's like, yeah, this dude. She's like, I wanted to send you this thing, but I feel like you would black on me. And I'm like, what happened? She said some dude sent her that she just met, sent her a picture of him bent over, spreading his cheeks, pose. I can't even say pose to that. That's a move, bro. Spreading his shit and sent it to her, and they never even did nothing. I'm like, yo, bro. So you just met Shorty off the rip. Hold on, Best. Let me get this first story. You send that, and I told him, I'm like, I'm glad you didn't send me that because I'd have blocked you and cursed you the fuck out. One, but two, what the fuck? What kind of niggas you be attracting? What about your aura tells these niggas that you want to spread their ass cheeks?
As a man, why is that even like, man? Don't even get me started, bro. As a man, that's not okay. I'm just gonna say that.
I just don't see the flair of behind doing that. And if you want to see all of the threads before we go into the Freddie Gibbs, go to this next thing with this Freddie Gibbs and his baby mama stuff. Her name is Fit Mommy on Twitter. Actually, it's called Destiny Cream. That's her name on Twitter. She has more information, and she also made a post showing the picture with her in a small G chain and then Benny the Butcher with it, and asking Benny the Butcher could she get her Freddie Gibbs chain back. So, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Benny the Butcher, he probably gonna do some page and take her on a date with the G chain.
Nah. I don't think she would do it. Except like what it looks like what I was reading, she was hurt as well. So in her hurtness, she's just sharing what she went through, and she kind of being petty too, because she want his attention. He not giving it to her, and whatever. I guess they don't cohabitate together, even though they were dating, and she's pregnant. He still has his own home where he lives and his kids, and he's trying to make things work with that because he has his own. He already has, I think, 3 baby mamas anyway. So and 3 kids. So
Yeah, she's got to take down the hop, bro. It happens to the best of us. The rapper baby mom.
Moving right along. Method Man. Before we get in power, because Method Man did some phenomenal acting on there. Method Man also said about Griselda that Griselda reminds him of the Wu-Tang movement back in the day. He said Griselda record, which is West Side Gun, Conway, Benny the Butcher, Stove God Cooks, Rome Streets. What's his name? Why? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart right now.
West Side Gun, Conway.
No. Damn, he's from Detroit too, and I can't remember his name right now. Bodie James, and Armani Caesar reminds him of the old Wu-Tang Clan, how they used to move to. So shout out to Griselda, shout out to Michelle Records, all that, man. Shout out to West Side Gun. Y'all already know how to be rocking with that. Power updates.
Before we get the part, I just want did we all see that list that came out? Because we got just a list.
We gonna talk about the list after this. We can talk about the list after we talk about Power updates. Christine, you don't watch Power at all, do you?
I don't.
Christine, you don't watch shit. Like, what do you watch, Christine? The back of your eyelids, huh?
Series.
What?
I watch a lot of serial killer documentaries.
That's that King Von shit right there.
Nah, you know what it be? You know what's crazy, Best? So y'all know my background is in psychology, sociology, and I'll be reading these case studies. Women's their most rational fear is like true crime things that could happen, like rape, murder, things like that. But they actually also watch those shows the most. They're the biggest consumers or viewers of that kind of content. Crazy as hell. Power, man. They got that nigga Sax the fuck up out of here, man.
And the died. New op packing it as gas or what?
They got that nigga Sax the fuck up out of here, man. Actually, let me see.
Nigga die for seasons, bro. Like I've been waiting for that nigga to die. I was so happy he died, bro. I'm gonna went to smoke. I'm gonna got a blunt, bro. I was happy that he's gone. Fuck him. Bad fucking pack. Rat ass boy, switch side boy, do anything for the pussy ass little boy, bro.
Whoa.
Fuck that bitch ass nigga, bro.
Best. It's been silent person.
Fuck that nigga, bro. Free Effie. I ain't gonna lie, as cute as Lauren is, bro.
Hold on. I got Sax died. Hey, play some music.
No, you gotta play that new OPEC and that's gas to what? Sax to be alive, niggas ain't gas him up.
I was trying to spice it up a little bit. All right, Sax is dead. Sax is the pack.
All right, new pack, that's gas. Everybody, we gotta do the imaginary pass the blunt. Everybody get the blunt. Just to get your blunt.
Oh yeah, we got it. Sax pack in the air, man. Carolyn Bryant pack in the air, man. Matter of fact, I got the perfect person to do this one. I got the perfect person to do this. Where my nigga Big Ack at, man? Where my nigga Big Ack at, man?
Not Ack.
The nigga went to college if he wasn't fucking shimmying.
Oh, hold on.
Y'all stop working because I'm trying to fix it with the. But I digress. Listen.
Ack, where is that? Ack, you don't got. Oh man. All right, I can't find it. Ack, I'm sorry. I was gonna try to put the Who I Smoke with academics, but it didn't work.
For the Celtics.
But also, yeah, Sax Pack is in the air. Method Man, phenomenal acting in that last scene. If you've seen it, we're not gonna spoil it for you. But Big Theo Rollins in the building. You feel me? Theo was on his bullshit, man. Shout out to Theo. Sax is the pack.
RP Theo, man.
I said we ain't gonna spoil it. God damn, Best.
Bro, we already spoiled it, bro.
We didn't say who did it though.
Oh.
Damn, see, look.
I didn't say who did it. All I said was RP him.
So shout out to Theo, man. Theo was on bullshit. He got him the fuck up out of here. We not jacking none of that weird shit, man. But free Effie, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Also, shout out to my nigga Kane, man. I mean, Kane, big trick. Feel me? He dropped that. This is the part. Show you like, this is what I mean when I want to talk about applied pressure. Yo, check this out, man. Every nigga not one of the top distros in New York City where they can drop $60,000 on your fucking education. It's a different kind of ball game. There's levels to this.
Oh.
My boy dropped the 60. And she go to Stansfield, which is like the Harvard of the show. So when you go into an Ivy League school, the tuition is like 60 grand. Niggas don't got 60,000 just take out their pocket to just, you know what I mean? I gotta chill.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Tariq and them for remember when Effie when they on the cop got behind Effie and then
for setting up the play.
I thought it was going to jail.
Nah. Shout out to them for putting that together, man. Power. This season of Power Ghost. It started a little weird for me because I'm like, yo, this shit is going a little haywire. Why is these niggas selling guns? Why are they doing this international shit? But it's becoming a bigger play. It's elevating from what Ghost started. Remember, Ghost started in the streets. Tariq was a privileged kid that went to private school, but still was trying to do the same shit that was the family history. So he's just doing it on some white collar shit now. So I think it's cool. It's not. I still think Snowfall. That's why I wore this today. Shout out to Big John Singleton, Boys in the Hood. Y'all already know. Snowfall still got it for me. But Power this season is all right. It's all right. Shout out to R.I.P. Big John Singleton, man. And shout out to Power.
Oh, yeah. Moving along. I don't know if you've seen this, but China Mac was on live, right?
I did.
And somebody told him he's a guest in hip hop because he's not black. And basically the conversation becomes, is hip hop only for black?
So, no. Anybody that says that does not know the true history of hip hop, and they don't understand the origin of how it started in New York City. I can't talk about nowhere else. In New York City, when hip hop started, Asian people were breakdancing and shit too. It wasn't just black people. It was the Puerto Ricans. It was some Asian people. Even a couple whites was doing this shit. So hip hop, yeah, it started in the Bronx, but it started to expand out. So the graffiti part, like if you look at some of the top graffiti dudes, they not all black. Some of the originals, they white, they Asian, they Puerto Rican. Even if some of the top breakdancers, pop lockers and stuff, they not all black. But everybody don't understand. Even the DJs, not all black. If you look at whatchamacallit, if you look at Grandmaster Cass in the Furious 5, man, Grandmaster Flash in the Furious 5, not Cass, excuse me. Flash and Furious 5, they wasn't all black dudes. It was some Puerto Rican dude in there. You feel me? All that. It was like, it's just everybody that wasn't, if you wasn't there, you wouldn't understand.
And this is what I gotta say, because I'm not under the history, but I'm at a point where right now, right? I feel like we gotta stop trying to close the door on people, bro. Just because you're white doesn't mean you can't be a fan of hip hop. You can't have an opinion on hip hop. I hate that, bro, because the people that are buying the music are Caucasian people. When you go to the concert, they're Caucasian people. So if they're consuming the music and listening to the music, I'm pretty sure they should have an opinion on it. They put money in the rappers.
So check it this, right? Forget the opinion, right? The globalization of hip hop does not happen without white people.
Exactly.
It don't. As much as because I've been getting into the argument about Eminem a lot recently. And I don't listen to Eminem like I did when I was younger because the content doesn't necessarily reflect the same way when I was younger. How it was entertaining, it was wild, some young person shit for me. But without Eminem, the globalization of hip hop would have took longer to get to. Tupac and Snoop Dogg when Doggy Style came out and Tupac had the #1 album in the world, they was doing shows for 25 and 30,000. Feel me? 25 and 30,000. That was a top paid acts back then. Right now, new niggas is getting 20,000 to do a show.
One hit song.
It ain't even a hit song. It's just hot. One hot song.
A hot song. Yeah.
One hot song. Getting a nigga 20.
When Gorilla came to Rochester at Water Street, but that she had FNF at the time before Tomorrow came out, she was 25,000.
25,000 off of one song, man. But when Designer dropped Panda, and that shit hit #1, 100,000. You gotta think about it. Tupac, hold on. Listen, check this out though. When Tupac did his show, it's called House of Blues out here, Mike? House of Blues in Vegas. When he did that show out there, he already had Strictly for My Niggas out. He already had All Eyes on Me out. Nigga he had the double album out already. All that shit. He had Me Against the World was out already. When he did the House of Blues shit, he had How Do You Want It with Casey and JoJo already out. All that shit. 30,000 to perform. 30,000. Pac had like 4 #1 albums already. Like let's put it in perspective, bro. And that was Tupac. Now we talk about new niggas. They got one hot song, getting 30, 20. Shit, if you hot enough locally, you could get 15.
No cap. And if you want to kill the buck, bro, if you want to kill the buck, and I know you just said you talk about money, but look at some of the biggest rappers right now, right? Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi. The hood does not listen to Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi.
I won't say Travis Scott it goes beyond. He has a very crossover brand. Because you hear Travis in the hood. Playboy Cardi, though, you won't hear anybody over 35 bumping him at all.
I feel like you'll hear Playboy Cardi in the hood more than you'll hear Travis Scott for the younger generation. I feel like that.
I know people that's over 35 that listen to Travis Scott in the hood. I don't know nobody over 35 in the hood that listen to Playboy Cardi. This is what I mean.
You want to say under 25, I feel like more people listen to Playboy Cardi. Regardless.
But Playboy Cardi's also younger. He's a younger act. So
let's just say this. When you say younger rappers and stuff like that, like who the young crowd listen to, like for the most part, girls ain't really listen to Travis Scott and Playboy. They listen to like the Cheeky, the G Herbo,
again, we got to talk about this is demographic now. That's a
no. I'm saying
this is a demo. It's not young niggas because it's a lot of young niggas. It's a lot of young niggas. Travis Scott you gotta remember, Travis Scott had a fucking Happy Meal deal at McDonald's, bro. Travis Scott is different. You can't compare him to Playboy Cardi. Playboy is a big dude too. Travis Scott is a little different because he's a household name. Niggas aunties and grandma know who Travis Scott is. His crossover is a little different.
Now, my point is that like without the Caucasian fan base, them artists are not as big as they are because her niggas ain't listening to I don't believe her niggas listen
Bro,
to
it's nobody that's on the Billboard Hot 100 that's in the top 50 that happens without a Caucasian fan base.
I agree. So we gotta start trying to close the door on them, embrace them people.
Caucasian, Asian, whatever. Like we talking about people like Eminem, DMX, Kanye West, all that sold 10 million albums worldwide, 20 million albums worldwide on one single album. This don't happen with just black people.
I agree. And then if you watch Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang Clan shit, remember when they was all surprised?
I don't even have to watch the Wu-Tang Clan show. I'll tell you right now. When I went to the Wu-Tang show in Rochester, when it was just Jizza, Ghostface Killer, and Raekwon, that crowd in there, I seen white people in there. I seen a woman in there that was 52 years old with gray hair. She was white. I seen another 2 women that tried to recruit me to go home with them. That was in their mid-40s. Like, yeah, this is like my 20th Wu-Tang show. We've been going to Wu-Tang shows for like 30 years. Sometimes the brand exceeds what it is, man. And sometimes not trying to cross over, you cross over because the shit is just that good. EPMD experienced the same shit. We could go like, it's nobody you can't have a gold or platinum record with just one demographic of people supporting you. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Also talking about something that these charting and things now. Billboard is about to start including bundles again. So you have to sell the physical LP or album separate from the merchandise that you're selling, whether it's a t-shirt, a sweater, or a hoodie. But you can bundle them together, each having their own price, and it counts towards your Billboard status now, as long as it's Billboard approved. Remember they took that away like 3 years ago. Artists used to sell like a hoodie and then send you a download link. They restructured it and they're about to start counting those again starting this summer. So it's gonna be a lot of people that anybody that's been killing the merch game, you about to be able to bundle your shit.
And that's where Griselda I'm gonna win that because I always hear their artwork and shit like that is what keeps them like where they make their money from for real.
Man, listen, I got me quite a few Griselda hoodies, man. Quite a few Griselda hoodies. So that's something to look out for. It's gonna really change the landscape of how music is gonna go moving forward, and I'm really excited to see how that happens. What else we got?
Oh, let's talk about Lil Durk and Academics Youngboy. I guess Academics tried to say Youngboy and Dirt Squad's beef.
Yes.
And Youngboy got mad and told Academics pick a side. Durk said he don't know who Youngboy is. I don't know why Academics put that junk in the air. That's real murder beef. Leave that shit alone, bro. Even though they're tough.
The
But they be
beef-
trolling. They troll into it though. I'm not gonna put it on academic.
So
Them niggas trolling.
they beef really. So Dirk beef not really with YoungBoy.
Not,
It is because of affiliation, and YoungBoy kind of made it that way. But his issue really is with Rondo and him.
Nah, but you know what? But it's the thing. The reason that King Von popped on Quando Rondo because he had a problem with King Von, with YoungBoy. So Virginia Asian doll. So this is YoungBoy's problem that Quando Rondo inherited by being signed to YoungBoy.
I didn't know that.
No Cap said he's not inherited it. That's why YoungBoy fell out with No Cap.
Got it. So we
Because cause if you watch the interview with Academics that he did with King Von, he was like, yeah, me and YoungBoy like the same girls. I'm older. I'm gonna take the bigger route. If you listen to King Von like last song, he said I got a problem in New Orleans with niggas like even though YoungBoy not from New Orleans, but Baton Rouge is close to New Orleans. You know how that go. They don't be saying they started on Rondo. They said they started on YoungBoy. 4K Trey K. They don't care about No Cat. They care about YoungBoy.
Yeah. We got like about 5 minutes left. Before we get up out of here, let's talk about this list real quick. I'm not really big into we was doing this like what past 5 years ago, so we don't really get with the best the listing anymore. But I always shout out the people that make the list because you're on somebody's radar and they think that you're doing phenomenal work.
Yeah, everybody's talking.
I don't understand what the list is for. I don't know if it's an actual rookie class or they say these are the best people that are doing the movement this year.
I think people doing their thing because niggas like Zan and them been doing it.
Yeah, it's people that have been on here. We don't have to read the names off. I
want to read off real quick just to get everybody props for being on the list. D5, MF Ghost, Little Hendo, Stub Glow Otto, Kid Geo, Low Bay.
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to all of them. But if they not coming on the show, I'm not reading off somebody else's list. I don't care. I'm sorry. If it ain't our list, our list, you ain't make a list, Christine ain't make a list. I don't really care about nobody's list. Unless we number one on it, then I care. If we number one on it, then we can talk about their list all day long.
Right.
Shout out to everybody that did make the list though. Shout out to Noah Santana. Noah Swirl, he made the list, and I think he's someone that gets overlooked a lot. So I'm actually glad somebody gave him this recognition. Shout out to him.
Monty, he made the list.
Shout out to him too. Yep. Shout out to everybody that made it. I don't have nothing against anybody that was on that list. I don't really care to read anybody else's list. Also, and I forgot. We talked about lists. I had something that I wanted to get into before we got into that.
Before quick second. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes, you know what that means, right?
I have no idea what that means, Bess.
You know what that means? 2, 1. You know what that number means?
Oh yeah. Miami Heat up 2-1 in the series. I understand. Listen.
It's gonna be 4-1.
Listen.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It had to be about sports.
Yeah, but Bess, I won my $20 this week because Bess said he was going to sweep us. He didn't sweep it.
Damn, you still ain't give him his $20.
No, hey, I said I won it. He gave me my $20. Oh. Bess is an honorable man. He's an honorable man.
You don't want to bet on the series though.
Nah, I don't.
That gold, New York.
Listen, orange and blue skies, baby. Orange and blue skies. But listen, they got me a little. My heart is a little. Feel me? I don't know. How we want to close this out though? We want to anything y'all the song we should close this out too. Mixtape shit. Something that won't get us flagged.
Oh damn! RP to Spinnerella, bro. They're taking that away.
Yeah, Spinnerella. They're taking that away.
A lot of classic hits, a lot of classic mixtapes. Before I had an iPhone, I had somebody pay my Apple Music. I used to listen to my music off Spinnerella and that pit. So it's crazy to see that go away. All you rappers that got your music on Spinnerella, take it off and put it on YouTube, put it on Apple Music, something. That's dumb.
Damn, that's a classic.
Also, 50 Cent is going on tour. 50 Cent will be doing a show in Rochester at Darien Lake. He's going to do a show in LA. I'm probably going to hit that LA show. He said this is his last tour, so I don't know how true this is, but I'm trying to catch 50 Cent before he doesn't perform anymore.
Right.
Free Young Thug. You see my son, Good Spirits. He listen to Lil Baby. Hey, I don't know why he listens to music in the middle of a court case, but hey, it's good to see him with Good Spirits.
Absolutely. Also, NFL draft happened this past week. Shout out to the NFL draft. My team did really well. Eagles, I can't stand y'all. I hate y'all GM so much because he was killing that shit. and with the free agent signings and trades, he was killing it. NFC East is going to be a very tough division. Very tough division.
So you take every team that I like, bro.
You an Eagles fan?
Come on, bro.
You not since when? You don't even watch football.
I've been an Eagles fan since Mike Vick. All you gotta do is look it up.
That's not even that long, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I became an Eagles fan.
He says it's Mike Vick. Oh my
Like you ain't even say Donovan McNabb or nothing. I
wasn't watching football back then. Which want me to lie? I ain't watching play.
I don't care.
I watched Jackson.
Yeah, it was 20 years ago. God damn. I'm getting old. Anyway, I was gonna say, I don't hate the Eagles really. I just don't like the GM did so well. The only team I hate in the NFL is the Dallas Cowboys.
Damn, we want to say this topic for next. Rollo snitching.
Oh yeah, snitching. Yo, Rollo. Hey man. Hey man. What we gonna do, man? What song are we gonna close this out to?
You gotta do it hour by hour.
Hour by hour.
R.P. Goo.
R.I.P. Goo. God damn, they both passed away. Ain't that some shit? Hey man, it's the Controversial Best of Soup Show. It's the Controversial Best of Soup Show. I'm here with my co-host, beautiful and always controversial, Christine, and the boisterous, slowly maturing, need more hoes, and infamous Best.
He champion Miami.
All right. And your host, the smoothest podcast in the world, overweight lover, smoothest guy, Vis Swoops.
MVP. My cousin's the MVP. I told y'all.
The coolest, smoothest podcast in the world, overweight lover, Vis Swoops, and Best. Stop the cap. Let's get in. All right, come on. We out here, man.
He got the stick, turned to a coward.